As promised, I am finally back with part two of this driveway cleaning where we fix the beginning mistakes of my first ever pressure washing job. As you can see, there are a bunch of lines and marks from where I was moving too fast in the first run through. That, along with using no chemicals, meant the mold and mildew could easily grow back much faster than a correct cleaning should allow. This customer graciously let me come back and fix these mistakes, so I added on a bonus for them just to show my appreciation. You'll see that here in a few minutes. I'm still using the same washer as the first video, the Simpson 2.5 GPM Honda engine pressure washer. A very beginner unit, but it can definitely get the job done. You can see here, I'm going to clean this siding for them, the side of the house. I just saw it was dirty. And just as a little bonus for having to come back, I'll just make it worth their while as well. Here I'm placing down some pre-treatment of SH, otherwise known as sodium hypochlorite, and also known as bleach, through my downstream injector and onto the concrete. Last time I did not use any chemicals, and that is one of the main reasons why the spots came back. All of those black lines that you saw in the beginning. The SH kills the mold, so it takes much longer to come back and looks clean for a longer time. The driveways that I treat and clean correctly stay looking nice for at least a year in my experience, so it does make a humongous difference. Also, moving at a slower pace can assist in making sure the concrete gets thoroughly cleaned and does not leave lines or spots. As you get more experience and more jobs under your belt, it gets much easier to see the spots and lines as you're moving. So it doesn't become such an issue at the end when you're rinsing down and you're seeing all those spots. It takes a ton more time. And that's the main thing that you learn by doing jobs. Just seeing the mistakes right when you make them, as opposed to at the end and having to go switch your surface cleaner back on and doing stuff like that. So it really helps having experience on the job, and that is the number one thing that I've learned. But back to the Simpson, you could easily start your business with that, and I did a ton of jobs with it. I've since upgraded to a 5.5 pressure washer, 5.5 GPM. So that is making my life much easier. So it's amazing. So you'll see that here coming up in the future videos. Here we're just rinsing down the porch. It wasn't really that dirty, but there was some green spots and stuff. So rinsing down, rinsing all that out. Yeah, but we can talk about the 2.5 gallon versus the 5.5 gallon per minute pressure washer. It's a humongous difference, especially with rinsing. That's where it really comes down. The cleaning process is faster, obviously, a little bit, but the rinse process, it's just, you spend so much less time rinsing. Right here, I just put down some more pre-treatment for this next section. I usually now just pre-treat the whole thing with the 5.5, but with this 2.5 gallon a minute, I just did it in sections because it does take a lot longer to rinse, and I didn't want to rinse down my SH. So here we're just moving through, going over everything with the 14-inch, I think it's 14-inch surface cleaner. It's just the one from Home Depot. And I got the long lance. I got all of this equipment right here from Home Depot, other than the pressure washing hose. So yeah, just moving through this with the smaller surface cleaner. Coming up in the next couple of videos, I'll have a van tour. I just redid my whole van and all built out, and it's awesome. So I'll be doing a van tour of that, so we can go over that. But right here, you can see it cleaning up really nicely after that pre-treatment, and it's coming right off. So again, this wasn't super dirty because I already had cleaned it once. We had to get all the lines up from last time. So just going over it, just rinsing down at this point. But yeah, this job was my first ever job, and this is the little, going to go through here, and you can see the finished product. All the lines are gone. The curb looks good here. And everything looks great. So it looks like it has the lines in it, but that's just from drying. Once it dries out, it completely looks perfect. And I sprayed down the little ramp up to the door as well for them. Here we go. We're right now we're moving on to the siding here. I'm downstreaming straight SH in a bucket with some surfactant and letting it sit and dwell, and then rinsing it down. Here's the finished product, looking brand new, sparkling. And even that trim up by the roof line is looking amazing. So just adding this on to them for a little freebie. Thank y'all for watching, and tune in next time.